How many times can I do that? Starting out on mute. So let's try again. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I see we have a few of you on already. And I see Hound here is the first one. So, of course, first one, it gets the VIP treatment, right? And you smell good, too. What are you wearing, dog crap or something? You have to let us know. In your opinion, if Tesla were to go to 1,000, where would that out TSLY? Good question. What I calculate is, oh, that's good. Let's start out with a math problem here right off the bat. So I calculate about $33 in appreciation for Tesla stock translates to about $1 of appreciation in TSLY. So judging by that, let's see where we are today. Let's see. Oh, come on. Tesla. All right, way to get us warmed up here, Alan Billings. Okay, so Tesla went up to 264.61 today. So let's see. If it were to get up to 1,000, that would be another $735. So divide by the 33 that I said. If it were to get there, I would project TSLY to more than double from where it is right now. So I think it's at about 17 right now, 17.14. It would go up another 22.28. So we'd be at about $40 a share. I'll put that in the comments here. All right, so yeah, we would be at like $40 a share. So that would be good. Yeah, and said that a minute ago. Big Lance is on. Do you think TSLY will ever get to 25 or 30 or 40? Perfect timing on your question because I just projected $40 for Mr. Alan Billings' question here. If Tesla were to get to 1,000, or does it bounce around between 15 to 20 per share? Well, and that depends on the dividend too, how all of that works out, of course. So yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I projected 40, but the conundrum that I'm in right now, and I'm sure a lot of you are in this too, I want to buy more. I want to double my holdings in TSLY, and it keeps going up. So what do you all think? Do you just pay the going rate for it or kind of wait for it to drop? I was looking at it a little bit this morning. Could have got in for about 16 something, but then it shot right back up. So I was like, do I want to just buy it now? What if the dividend's not 80 cents a share, So why are people putting 1,000 out there for Tesla? Well, dream big, right? It would be nice if it got there. If it did, we could be looking at $40 a share for TSLY. Wouldn't that be nice? You made a skunk spray me. Oh, perfect. That will help you 100% with the ladies, Doing so seems to make humans very excited. Oh, of course. It's a magnetic charge, in the opposite direction. It's like, a magnet. It's like doing this. So nice dog in your picture there. Is that your pet? So yeah, always a good choice. Buy and hold TSLY for a couple years and drip it. Well, buy and hold. I mean, I would probably partially drip it, What was Tesla's highest price? Oh, before the split. Oh, it used to be. What was it before the split? Does anyone remember? It was. I want to say it was over 1,000, wasn't it? At one point before the split. I'm trying to remember now. Buy and hold. Yeah, okay. I read that one. Dropping big money in at one time is a mistake. That's kind of how I feel too. By the way, I have a question for you, Hoffman. You emailed me the other day from a different email than you emailed me from the first time. So my Gmail kind of flagged it. That's why I haven't responded to you. But I mean, it had to be you because it was a very well-written email that would only come from you, of course. So, but I haven't responded yet because for some reason, I guess it came from a different email. But anyway, I guess just to confirm that was you. I mean, I'm sure it is, but I'll respond to it at some point. Is clip dividend out yet? Boy, you all love the clip. Clip. Let's see here. exactly. Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. So I assume that's a confirmation that was you. I don't know why Gmail flagged it. Do you think there is any particular reason to invest in a few of these funds versus just pooling into one? I've been focusing solely on TSLY, was considering NVDY, but not sure. I would probably get into AMZY when it debuts, just because Amazon's still so cheap, relatively speaking. And Amazon used to be like a, what was it, like a $2,000 stock before the split, right? So we're up to like 130. Yeah, Amazon. See, Varden agrees with me for once. Yeah, I would go into Amazon for sure. Um, so yeah, number 6 in volatility in the market. Oh, okay. Oh, welcome, Jose. Haven't seen you in a while. That helps with payments. Yeah, bills and whatnot. So, or it'll help Hound here buy some more of his skunk cologne. You want to keep that in regular stock, right? Okay, so let's see here. What do we want to look at? Yeah, yeah. Everybody's happy to see Jose back. Um, yeah, it's going to be hard to top the entertainment of the last live stream, but we'll do our best. There is a massive bull flag on the weekly candles for Tesla. Oh, finally a semi-intelligent comment here. I'm just joking with you. The technical target price is 381 to 423. Where are you seeing that from? Where do you find volatility? Like implied volatility, like with options? I could show you that. It's one of his favorite sites, Yahoo. But outside of that, I haven't really. I'm sure you could find it in TOS. Ray for Shade, somebody new. I haven't seen you before. Are you subscribed? Let's start this routine again. Our next step is 1800. They have AMZY. Any day, it's coming. Oh, you Googled volatility? Vega, is Vega the Greek letter for volatility? Okay. Yes, coach. Yeah. Well, for options, you can see implied volatility next to each one. So, all right. Well, let's just kind of review the market today. Oh, and I forgot to tell you all the bonus stock. I forgot to cover it last time because I got pulled into that boxing match between two members of the audience that was wildly entertaining, but it kind of got me off track. But the stock that I sold out of, was it Tuesday? Was PLAB, which stands for Phototronics. So I was up like 86%. I was waiting for it to get back to like $25 a share because I would have had like basically an even number in gross profit. And the funny thing is, it got to that number the next day, and it took about a year. But that shows how good I am with technical analysis because the next day it got to that price and I sold it, the day before. I seem like I do that a lot, but I'm not all that disappointed with the gain. But now I'm sitting on cash waiting to get in to TSLY and stuff like that. But I don't want to just overpay in one big chunk. Maybe I'll just do kind of what Hoffman suggested. Maybe just do it, maybe like 1,000 here, 1,000 there, kind of like dollar cost average a bit. So, all right, let's go back to, let's see, what are we going to use today? What does Varden want us to use should we use Seeking Alpha? What do you think? The wait for AMZY is giving me anxiety, really. Yeah, I mean, any day, any day. I'm going to invest in it 220K or so. Look at you, big money. I'll throw 5K into AMZY. I'll throw some of the cash I've freed up. I've actually freed up a lot of cash. So I'm looking to go big into some stuff. I want to get these dividends to like a $50,000 a year or more. That would be exciting just to be able to say that you have a full-time income in dividends. Yeah, that would be really awesome. I mean, just to be able to say that that's something I've always wanted to do, and it could be a reality this year. So yeah, okay. I guess we'll go to Seeking Alpha to seek more alpha. And let's see here. Oh, sub count for those of you all waiting eagerly for that. We're at 1794, I think, or we might be higher. Let's see where we are. It's fun to watch, just like a stock. It's fun to watch when it goes up. 1794, so we haven't gone up by one yet. So let's hit 1800 before the end of the live stream. Oh, I see one of you, I think Alan Billings, you asked your same question in my post, but I think I addressed it here. I'll answer it there too, because comments are always good for the algorithm, of course. So, all right. Oh, good evening. Welcome, Mike. Yeah, tell us, reveal your portfolio to us, Varden. Okay, Seeking Alpha. Here we go. Here we come. All right. Sad news about that submarine. I knew it was gone. The submarine that was down there looking at the Titanic. I'm surprised that, of all since the Titanic's been discovered, I'm surprised that it's taken that long for something like that to happen because it's dangerous at that level of depth. Let's see here. The flagpole is from the 101 low up to the 217 high. Then it formed the flag from there to the last week of May where it broke out. How about looking at that stock I mentioned, PLAB, for us? Tell me how wrong I was to sell when I did. What kind of a chart was it forming? Seeking Alpha has a great study. Hey, you know who I haven't seen in some time now is the engineer. I haven't seen him. It seems like it's been a few live streams now. I still need to read his article, by the way. You all are supposed to remind me of that. 3-year time frame back tested 30 years. Oh, another reminder. I still got to back test in Thinkorswim, those options. Well, I did kind of calculate it the old school way. Invest all in on day one, make 30%. Invest monthly, make 40%. Invest only on red days and make 100% over the 3 years. Oh, he had to step away. That means we can talk about him now. Just kidding. Here's his portfolio: RA, JEPI, JEPQ, TSLY, SVOL, BTCY. Oh, the Bitcoin one. Not bad. Not bad. Ray for shade. I'm curious, when will YBRK show up? I can only answer if you confirm that you subscribe to the channel. So have you? Maybe you'll be number 1795. HQU. Let's see. HQU. Beta Pro NASDAQ. Oh, is this oh, of course, a Canadian fund, of course. What's the dividend on it? Beta Pro NASDAQ minus 100 2x daily bull ETF. Okay. Oh, who was arguing? It was Join Jen and Daryl. They've both been on several live streams, but I think it was kind of a misunderstanding, but it just got a little out of hand, and I had to moderate a little bit. It was fun though. It was really entertaining. And something like that, you don't want to take sides because they're both your fans. So, but yeah, it was definitely entertaining. Okay, Seeking Alpha. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with TSLY. I'm starting to see a lot of these channels pop up, a lot of these, like what I call copycat channels, covering the same stuff, because people are starting to catch on that these funds are becoming very popular. So let me get a drink. It's not cold yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, I try to delete as many of his comments as I can. You can only take so much. I'm just kidding. There's no way for me to do that unless you all post a link or something. And then for some reason, StreamYard automatically blocks it. So let's see here. Synthetic covered calls, TSLY. If Tesla paid a dividend, would you get less dividends from TSLY? Yeah, probably. I would think so. But yeah, I would never erase anything on here. I don't believe in censorship and all that. I believe in free and open debate. All right, so we were up today in the TSLY. We were up 31 cents. A toast to that. Just wish I had some more of it. So 1714, the best buying point for the day would have been probably in the morning, like around, this is going back. This is since inception here, November 23rd. So we're only, let's see, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh, guess what? Tomorrow, the fund turns 7 months old. June 23rd. How about that? So today, hold on a second here. Let's see. 10:30 a.m. I thought about pulling the trigger here. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, like right when it opened, 1651. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the market was going to do today. There wasn't like really discernible direction. But I mean, 1651 was the low point today to buy in. So, I guess I'll probably wait till it drops a little bit. Hopefully it does, But some of you may just buy it because the fund turns 7 months old tomorrow. So that's cool. And look at that, June 12th, 10 days ago, we were at 1576. Let's look at NVDY. So NVDY was up 3 cents today. It's up in the after hours, 38 cents. And I like, some of you mentioned buying the stock and buying the ETF too. So let's see, NVDY is there. NVIDIA, 430. We were kind of flat today, actually. Actually, we were down 20 cents. So that's weird. Anyone want to riddle me this one? So we were up 3 cents in NVDY, but we were down in the stock. That's interesting, I guess, because of volatility. But tomorrow we're way up in the NVDY. And honestly, if I had to take my pick right now, I would only touch probably 2 of these. I wouldn't even bother with AMZY. AMZY is just really not doing anything, kind of disappointing. And then OARK, I'd kind of stay away from that one. So even though we are recovering, I'm looking forward to AMZY. And then I think the next one is going to be Berkshire, which somebody already mentioned. So let's see here. Oh, you want to see? I can pull it up again. Discussion. What's that? Oh yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, I gave my answer on that already. The funds he was in. I'll show this one time. RA, JEPI, JEPQ, TSLY, SVOL, BTCY. What about asking what funds I'm in? I'm the coach, after all. So, okay. Yeah, not erasing, just I take it off. I take the comment off once it's highlighted. Join Jen, she is nice, but it just kind of, with the 2 of them, it was a misunderstanding and it got carried away. Basically, you'll have to watch it. She turned out to be snappy. Well, no, I mean, I could kind of I guess I can kind of understand it. It just got a little out of hand. Okay, he put it up again. Oh, he added to it. What did you just added one to it, the HQU. Howdy, welcome. Yeah, I think so. Through 5K and Beto, let's see how it goes. Hi again. What's Beto? I think it's some kind of is it some kind of a crypto play? Let's see. Beto. Yeah, Bitcoin strategy ETF. Great guess, coach, huh? 7.29% dividend. Ooh. Look at this one in a week. Oh, by the way, I had one of the copy trades people that won't come on here. They took another shot at me. These people don't give up, and he sent me all these his charts of how much money he's making, how well he's doing. But Bitcoin is coming back. I mean, look at that. In 1 week, this fund is up 22.6%, and I've got my attention now about this Bitcoin halving, which it's gonna have by next year. So I may start dollar cost averaging like $20 a week or something into it. Okay, agreed on Apple. Of course, great minds think alike. Uh-oh. I don't know if Tesla will keep climbing to the price target or maybe pull back first to test the breakout line. Anyone's guess, I suppose. Yeah, technical analysis is not my forte. I try to look at it, but I just try to pick good fundamentals and whatnot and do a combination of what you all say. Sometimes I coach you all, sometimes you all coach me. It's a two-way street, It was spicy the other night for sure. LOL. Yeah, you were quiet the other night. I wasn't even sure you were on. I'm buying 1,800 worth of TSLY tomorrow. Yeah, commemorate the 7-month anniversary of the fund, right? What does Beto even do? I assume it mimics Bitcoin. I don't get into it. I don't get it, so I haven't invested anything into it. I just now heard of it. So, um, very true. BTCY pays higher dividend than BDO. Let's look that one up. Let's see. BTCY. Is this one right? Biotricity? Is that right? That's what's coming up. Biotricity. When does Tesla report earnings? I could easily find that on Yahoo. Gaming channel. All right, we got a gaming channel on here, so we're checking boxes left and right. A week ago, we had a hog farmer show up. Now we have a gaming channel, so we have like every profession showing up on here. Really cool. I have 9K invested in TSLY. Going to invest 1K more in a few weeks. So I say this to everyone new that shows up on here. Did you subscribe? Hopefully, you subscribe to the channel, so you can be a regular member of the community. Let's see where our sub count is here. By the way, something funny. Those of you that have been following me. Oh, speaking of, look, speak of him, and there he is. So we're getting like every profession on here, which is cool. So it's literally like holding Bitcoin, gaining all the appreciation and a fat dividend. Is that BTCY? Why is my iPhone coming up with the wrong? Well, I know what you're going to say, but I'm not going to agree. BTCY. Wait a second. Why is it coming up with this? It's not finding it. Oh, it does futures on Bitcoin? Huh. How does that work? So it's, yeah, okay, we read that one. Nice. Oh, one thing I was going to say, those of you that have been following me for the last 3 or 4 months, which I think pretty much all of you on here are fairly like new as far as like the last 3 or 4 months, which is cool, basically brand new audience. But the funny thing about this channel, so it took me, my first year I was monetized, it took me the whole year to meet my watch hours that's required to stay monetized. And basically, of those hours, like a third of them came within that last month. Since then, within like less than 2 months, I've already hit the watch hours I need, which is awesome. That shows how much this channel's grown. So we're not even through June. The watch hours just for the month of June alone are insane. Like of the 4,000 required, we've hit like 2,500 or something, which is insane. It's awesome. So I think the channel's just going to really keep snowballing at this point, like the dividend snowball effect. Beto is more interesting than I thought. Oh, maybe. I'm a super duper candlestick breakout momentum day trader, but I've been learning more about investing into dividend stocks and ETFs lately. Hence why I'm on here with you boomers. Excuse me, I'm not a boomer. My parents were boomers. But I mean, there are certainly boomers in the audience. But anyway, well, that's good for you being a day trader. You can have your skunk cologne on at home. You don't have to impress people, right? So, but yeah, that's good. It's something I've wanted to do, but I feel like got to sit there and follow it all day and whatnot. So, not sure what this means. Oh, Tesla earnings. One thing that it's hard for me to fully break away from Yahoo. I'm going to go back there just to show you all. It's hard for me to fully break away because of this. If I could find this duplicated or replicated on another site, I would probably never use Yahoo again. But we're going to take a detour back there right now. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so it looks like the market's going to get hammered tomorrow. The futures are down pretty much in every major index. We can look at, let's see, for now, TQQQ was up 129 today. Really wanted to get into this one, but it keeps going up. TSLL was up 52 cents or 3%. NVDY was up 3 cents. TSLY, like we've already said, was up 31 cents. Wayfair, which I'm following, I did a dumb option play on that a year ago. Tesla was up another $5. SVOL was up 3 cents. So here is the thing I like most about Yahoo that I haven't been able to replicate yet. So when you go to Tesla, when you're looking at earnings, it's really easy. It's right down here at the bottom, basically. You'll see it pop up here. So, oh wow, look, Amazon was way up. Oh, here we go. See earnings. So July 18th, so less than a month away is the next earnings. But see how it shows basically the earnings forecast versus actuals? I haven't been able to find that on any other site so far. So if I could, then I would never have a need to use Yahoo again. But that's where you see the projection. So I'm thinking Tesla with all the news and stuff, all the things, all the news coming about charging stations, the Cybertruck on back order, the cars, the new models and stuff. I think they could smash earnings. So we could have a really good quarter. So, all right. And we're doing phenomenally for the year, as you all can see. So, all right. That was our Yahoo detour there. All right. Now, probably go back to Seeking Alpha. So, what are you all's thoughts on this? I got one of your opinions, but I want more of your opinion. Oh, look who's back. Look who's back. Joy and Jen. We were just talking about your boxing match the other day, which was very entertaining. But glad to see you back on. Yes, schedule. That's not a bad idea. How would I do that? Normally, I just announce before. I try to announce, well in advance. You could pretty much assume every other day. That's what I try to do. I'm not going to live stream every day. Yahoo sponsorship. Well, you're my secretary. You're supposed to be working on that for me. So I would ask you, what's the status on that, right? They should sponsor me. You're right, because they get a lot of free advertising for sure. Let's see here. Okay, so I think, let's see. I read that one. Yeah, the schedule. The price I'm targeting is lower than what it is right now. How about that? Yeah, hold on a second. I would have bought for $16.50 this morning if I could have, but it moved up pretty quick. So trying to invest safely is for boomers. The whole illusion of safety is a bunch of crap. I have that discussion with older relatives a lot. The whole safety is an illusion. It's a total illusion. You just look at the S&P 500 over the last, during the bull market, 12 to 15 years. We're averaging, depending on how you calculate the annual rate of return, we're averaging anywhere from like 12 to 15% plus. So yeah, the whole idea of safety is an illusion. She was about to virtually smack that man. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she put the smack down. Daryl does not scare me. Oh, we're building up again. I wonder if he's going to show up. With all this talk, we might have a follow-up round again. I think the audience wants it. So, but yeah, let's see. Virtually 17 to get into TSLY. Maybe I'll have to see. I don't want to overpay and then feel stupid, because what I tend to do when I sell stocks, like the PLAB stock, which it looks like, we have a technical analysis guy on here. I want him to tell me what he would have done with the PLAB stock, because I'm kind of half expecting somebody to tell me, oh, you should have known if you looked at this chart, if you looked at what it was doing, the support and the resistance here and the candles, you should have known it was going to go to $25 the next day. I sold out too soon, but I locked in a decent 86% gain. But then it went up the next day past $25. Well said. Whether you're trading a fast mover or investing long term, risk management is always king. Win big, lose small. Didn't TSLY start around 21? I want to say it was, actually. I think it could go higher, but the key is the monthly income, 30% plus. Oh, it was up to 75% at one point. Let's see, TSLY. Let's see. By the way, for those of you that just joined, TSLY turns 7 months old tomorrow. It started, yeah, you're pretty much spot on. It peaked at 21.76 December 2nd. It started at like $20 even November 23rd. Hence, tomorrow is the 7th-month anniversary. So you bought a bunch in 13 to 14. I welcome a drop. Yeah, well, I got in and then it dropped because of the earnings. We had the overselling of Tesla, which turned out that would have been a great time to buy. It would be nice to be sitting on cash at the right times, right? But I put everything that I had built up into TSLY or TSLY at that time. Wow, we got 50 of you on. We may hit a record tonight. I did too. Yep. Yeah, me too. Like whatever the best price possible was, that's where I bought in. I forgot what the best price was, but whatever that price was, that's where I bought in. Actually, it wasn't quite, but it was closer to the bottom than the top. So some 17, some for 16. Yeah, dollar cost average in, right? I got most of my shares at the $14 range. Yeah, good for you. TSLY only has 6 to 7 month track record. That's true. Not a lot of case study, right? TSLL. Yeah, that's the one I'm still doing the back test on. I did come up with some number. Like if you put 1,000, you would have come out with like 26,000 or something ridiculous. I knew it was something like that, but I want to show you all the visual on that. So hope everyone bought that dip. What, the mini dip? Is it PLAB? You said just at a glance, it seems ready to come back to about 19. How do you, see, like I say, technical analysis is not my forte. What do you look at to see that? Is that because it hit a 52-week high? Because some people will say hitting a 52-week high means it could keep running. So the YTSL is another fund. Okay, yeah. All right, so we hit 50 and then we kind of came back. Let's see here. YTSL. YTSL. Oh, good find here, Garden. Wow, since April. 75% since April, and it's Canadian, right? What's the .NE again? I think you all have answered that for me, but what's the .NE? Let's see what PLAB. Oh, came back down. Ooh, wow, today was crazy. So we were up in the PLAB. We were up like, wait a second, that was yesterday? No, I'm sorry, yesterday, midday yesterday. We hit 25 and then came back down. Huh, that's so crazy. Where did I sell? I think I sold it like 23.80. So I missed about $1.20 meat on the bone, so to speak. So, but yeah, good find there. Okay, so I got that one added to the watch list. Does it pay a dividend? All right, the watch list just keeps growing. Okay. Yeah. Oh, the TSLL. Let me look this one up that Simo mentioned. TSLL. What was the dip? Oh, this morning, 16.70. So like $1. Oh well. No, I didn't get in that one. Well, we've already been going 30 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Let's look at NVIDIA YieldMax. Oh yeah, I did pull that one up a second ago or 20 minutes ago. See when we should jump to that one. Do you monitor your portfolio all day long? No way. I work full time. I honestly, there's some days I don't even log in. But the idea, if you have such a soundly put together, meticulously put together portfolio, you don't have to look at it all the time. Now, if you're trading a lot of options and stuff, you're going to want to look all the time. But that's where it's tricky. Working, you go into the office part-time on a hybrid schedule, you're not going to be able to look all the time. So that's the trick. Oh, nice picture there. Is that your family there? Cool. The Hound says, I look at the candles themselves, body and wick, along with support resistance levels, simple moving averages, and RSI. Start at the higher time frames and work down. Okay. Well, that sounds good. How about you just keep joining and just do it for us? I'll try to, I'll get better at it over time. Does anyone have good ideas on commodities, single stocks, or ETFs? I'm sure Daryl does. Maybe he could tell you. Maybe you guys should correspond privately. Kiss and make up. Send flowers, or him send flowers to you. What are you looking for? Income. We're all looking for income, of course, right? So, okay, what else here? Oh, NVDY. All right, let me go back to YieldMax here. Not YieldMax, but Seeking Alpha. I think some of you join, but you don't comment. Because, I mean, if I get like 50 people watching live and I'm getting maybe 10 people commenting consistently, like I think some of you just hang out on and don't comment. to make dollars. Of course, absolutely. Get to Charlie Munger's level of income, right? Love income, right? Oh, don't we all? Don't we all? Absolutely. There are some silver ETFs you can get. Oh yeah, we got to have Andre back on for that. We'll have to get him back on soon. Do another podcast. And I'm trying to get Jay back on too, but I haven't gotten a response yet. So, all right. Oh, we'll look at NVDY and then we'll talk about a few other things, I guess. My favorite resource for learning about trading candles is called Live Traders. Not trying to shill, but since you asked, no, that's fine. Live Traders. I'll try to make a note of it. Let me see here. I'll just keep adding to the notes that I don't read anyway. Let's see. Live Traders. Problem is, a lot of these things are just loaded with ads that they'll rip you off. You know, if you spend your day on a lot of these sites, everybody's trying to sell something. It seems like used to pay crazy. What used to pay crazy? USOI or OILK. I've heard of one of those. Let's see here. USOI. Oh, Credit Suisse. Oh, yeah, that's a tricky one. Look how choppy this thing is. It's like this, and then it's like a roller coaster. Let's go back like year to date. It should be recovering. Let me see if I turned my Wi-Fi back on. Of course I didn't. What an idiot. Come on, dude. Come on, coach. Oh, well, I have unlimited data anyway. OILK. Crude oil. I'm not hearing too much about crude oil lately. It hasn't been as volatile. Or maybe I'm just in a bubble. Let's see. Let me look up crude real quick. That's another thing I like about Yahoo. Yahoo shows crude at the top. Let's see. Crude oil. Oh, we're below $70 a barrel. So the gas prices should be coming down. Dang, I was convinced we were going to hit a record audience when we hit 50. A record at this point would be like 53, I believe. Okay, what do we have here? Juniper Blueberry. You're new. Did you subscribe? None of you are answering me, by the way. Let's check the count in a second. Put a small amount in. Okay. Buffett likes to buy divvy companies, but neither BH fund pays them. I know. He doesn't believe in paying dividends, does he? He's kind of a hypocrite. That's funny. Nothing K1. Oh, your picture. Oh, nice. Nice family there. Could look at the BDCs too. They average over 10%. Some BDCs are hit or miss. Like there's one I'm in, actually, Simon Properties Group. They built one of the outlet malls over here by me. I was going to do a short clip because I saw that other channel that we haven't mentioned now in about a week or so. He was doing some short clips of like real estate holding companies and whatnot. SLVO, Silver ETN from Credit Suisse. One of you want to explain to the audience the difference between an ETF and an ETN? Just, comment it. So, because I'm sure not everybody knows. That's the one. I've only ever watched their videos on this platform, have learned a lot. Oh, good. That's good. Because sometimes some of these sites, they give you something free. Like there's one of them, like I have my options playbook on the fridge. They send stuff like that to you for free, but there's strings attached. They get your information. Next thing you know, they have a really good salesperson that ends up selling you something, So, well, good to know. I own SLVO, but may sell some for more YieldMax. Credit Suisse was taken over by somebody. Oh, were they? Oh, UBS. Do you do well with SLVO? Let me look that one up, but I'll be right back. I got to turn the AC down. Okay, I'm back. Would have been a perfect time for an ad break, right? Oh, SLVO. Let's look that one up real quick. SLVO. Huh. I'm getting. Oh, Here we go. I don't have this one added either. AMZY is next. We'll get to that in a second. SLVO, 19% dividend. Wow, look at this. See that in the corner there? 19%, 19.23. Nice. All right. So looks like anyone that's invested in that is doing well. Okay, what else do we have here? RA is paying me 14% a year. Good, good. Oh, welcome, Damon. Welcome. I've done well with SLVO, but the newer operators make me nervous. Who's operating them? Welcome. I think it is UBS Warburg, whatever that means. Google YieldMax funds would be an interesting one to get into next, I think. Yeah, we got to get Jay back on here. I'm looking forward to once they're all, he said they're all going to be out, I think, by the end of the year. And then he hinted that they're eventually going to do like a fund of funds. They're reserving the YieldMax ticker to do like a fund of funds. So let's see. It's boring, but selling puts on X has been a nice, safe moneymaker. Oh, give us an example trade. What is X again? X marks the spot. Oh, U.S. Steel. I think you talked about this one before. Still need to get that Discord going. I'm pulled in a lot of different directions, people. I'm trying to get a lot of like side stuff going, you know. Like they say, have multiple streams of income. It's supposed to come out too. Google or Amazon, AMZY, I'm saying any day. I think Jay said by the end of this month. NVDY puts expire tomorrow, paying off my Harley. Nice. How much, if you don't mind me asking, how much profits on that? I mean, if you're paying off a Harley, you must have done pretty well. They also have USOI oil. I've done well with that. ETNs are supposed to be riskier than ETF. Yeah, but I mean, what exactly? I just want someone to comment so you know the rest of the audience can see it. Putting 50K to 100K into each. Oh, that's awesome. And just think about that. You'll be rolling. So like just say, for example, in the TSLY, 100,000 divided by, what do we just say, 17 times 0.8, that could be 4,700 per month, 56,000. So one fund could pay you like a year salary, a median income. Yeah, that's great. Anyone want to predict Clip's dividend payment this month? Are you cool with this? It's a joke. It's just a joke. Well, it's not going to give me a number anyway. Let me look at it. I'm going to say $1 because I think that's what it's been. 65 cents. There you go. You have your answer right there. It's down, isn't it? Hoping Clip is 50%. Some ETNs in the past have gone to zero. Few ETFs go to zero. That's a good point. I've never seen or heard of an ETF going to zero until now. I thought because ETFs are indexed so well, I wouldn't see one going to zero. ETN. Oh, good point there, Simo. ETN. What's your picture, by the way? I think I asked before. I can't really see. All right, you all are going to make me. Let me just. You know what? Let me Google. Let me do this on here instead of doing this on the phone. Okay, ETN versus ETF. By the way, just a reminder, I've already had a couple of subscribers hit me up for this, but I do offer private one-on-one coaching sessions over Zoom for $50 an hour, which I think is very reasonable compared to some of what you see charged online. So if anybody wants to take advantage of that, email me. We can get Zelle and all that set up. So definitely let me know if anyone wants to take advantage of that. Okay, let me share my Google screen here. Oh, we got more. Okay. USOI could get rug pulled, but damn, it's a nice dividend. Yep. Good price to get into YieldMax, NVD. Oh, huh. I'll look at that in a second. I know you asked before. Credit Suisse has been shady for a few years, though. I know. Good price to average in for what? The Credit Suisse. All right, here's what I'll do. I'm going to show Google. I'm going to show what I looked up, and then we'll go back to seeking alpha, to seek more alpha. All right, so here we go. Share screen. All right. Yeah, we'll do that in a second, Garden. All right. So just so the audience knows, so the difference between an ETF and an ETN Designated to track an underlying asset. When you invest in an ETF, you're investing in a fund that holds shares of the asset it tracks. An ETN is more like a bond. It's an unsecured debt note issued by an institution. So when a lot of people, when they hear the word unsecured, especially the boomers, like somebody mentioned, it may scare people off. One thing I have to say this because I've actually said this to some of my relatives. Let me see. Let me make sure I'm far enough in the live stream where they won't watch. They usually cut off it by about 45 minutes. Okay, good. I can say this now. What I don't understand about the boomer generation, and no offense to anyone on here, but all right, I can understand like my grandparents. Okay, they grew up in the Great Depression and all that. I can understand, they grew up in the canned beans and, hard times era. I get that. Okay, but the boomers didn't grow up in the Great Depression, but they're so conservative when it comes to money and afraid to lose. And I get it. They lived through some recessions and whatnot, but they didn't go through the Great Depression. So what gives? Why are they that way? I don't understand. I mean, you can look at like my mindset, the market is going to be higher, 20 years from now than it is today. And if you don't believe that, then you shouldn't even like handle money as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know. I just don't understand some people's mindsets. But anyway, all right, enough said there. Symbolic price, symbolic piece made by Beeple. It looks like a saint or something with the thing around, but I can't tell because it looks kind of like a dark red. But that's cool. All right, Join Jen says, I personally think NVDY, a lot of eyes there, and Tesla will do well over the next 3 to 5 years. The derivatives should do well. I see NVDY paying over $1 per share. That would be awesome. And without further ado, let's look at that because I know Varden has been chomping at the bit to see that. So here we go. Seeking Alpha. Let me switch over to this tab instead. All right, here we are. Here we are. NVDY 2380 is where we are right now. Year to date. Yeah, so we just debuted like what was it, May 11th? So we went from 1991 all the way to 2414. So there we go with that. Let's see, over 1 month. Yeah, I do think we're going to keep rolling for sure. All right. Yeah, so really, this one's just over a month old. It's like a month and 11 days, basically. So what's our percent here? It should tell me. You know what I like about this? And one of you showed me this, actually. I like being able to do this, not splits. Charting, watch this. I can add symbol. I can add NVIDIA stock to compare this. Watch this. Update chart. So you're going to see how far NVIDIA is outpacing. See that? 162% versus 19.5. See that? Look at that. And it just keeps rolling. So NVIDIA is like 4xing NVDY. See that? All right, so what were the specific questions on NVDY? Let's see. Okay. Their first payout was like 2/3 of a month. That's true. You know what? Great point. Because for those of you that thought that they were lower than expected, it's only 2/3 of a month, like she said. So yeah, they should be like $1. They could be. Some boomers don't have 20 years. That's why they're so conservative. They don't have time to play. You know what? That is true. I've actually had a relative tell me the same thing. But all right. So here's my response to that. So I get it. I get the time horizon and whatnot. But if you've already got more money than you're ever going to spend, and you don't do much anyway, not saying everybody's that way, but I'll just, how much I want to say. I have relatives that watch this, but if you don't travel, if you don't really go on vacations, or if you don't really do much, you don't spend a lot of money, you take in more money than you spend, and you're already set for life, then I don't get it, But I do get what you're saying. People don't have 20 years left. I have actually heard relatives tell me that. So valid point. What did they pay? I'll look that up here. I know how to find that here. And then we'll get back here. All right. Let's see. Oh, dividends. What? Seeking Alpha speaks lies. What is this? Uh-oh, that means we got to go back to Yahoo Finance. I can't believe this. It already paid one. Okay, so back to Yahoo Finance we are. We got a detour back here twice. All right. At least they'll show us the dividend. I mean, I remember roughly what it was. And if it doesn't, for whatever reason, if it doesn't show up here, I can just go to the YieldMax site directly. Hold on a second. All right. Am I sharing? Oh, we're slowing down. Okay, let me get to some of these comments here. We're backlogging on the comments. I thought for sure we were going to hit a record today, but we hit 50 and then we dropped. Okay. Best price to get IM. Nice sentence there. In that fund. ETNs might be appealing to boomers who don't want to worry about the short-term capital gains of a dividend-paying asset. Consult your tax professional, though, as I'm only a fragrant. That's true. You know, that's true. That skunk cologne, right? It's like the Elvis song, "You ain't nothing but a fragrant hound dog," right? So, yeah, but if you're in an IRA, there's no concern about capital gains because it is what it is. That's part of the deal, right? You invested in it, no tax. So one of my favorite lines in finance, by the way, consult your tax professional. Yeah, because I have one on speed dial. Like, oh, let me just call him up. Anyway, taxes are a part of finance, but I understand the disclaimer. It is a very popular disclaimer. Find an internet compound interest calculator. Put in your lump sum plus monthly. I ran it for 10 years, TSLY 50% a year. By year 7, it really compounds big. The way I do compound interest, if you all want to have a quick workshop, so they teach you this in basic finance class. So if you have $1,000 and your interest rate's say 10% a year, we'll just keep the math easy. So you got 1,000 here, right? So you're going to multiply by, let me see here. Oh, this is tricky. It's like looking in a mirror. Shoot, I'm going to have to do it this way. I didn't realize how hard that was. Like looking in a mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. So, all right, what you're going to do, you're going to multiply 1,000 times, all right, 1.10. So you add 1, and the 10% goes over here in this decimal place, because the 1 is like your whole number, like your 1,000 is your whole sum. So you're going to do this. So obviously in year 1, everybody can figure out year 1. It's $100, right? Year 2, you just press the equal sign. 210. So you see, look at that. You got $10 in free money, compound interest. Year 3, look at that. You're racking up the compound interest, right? Year 4, year 5, year 6, year 7. And look at that. In year 8, you doubled at 10%. See how that works? So pretty cool, huh? That's what I showed in my compound interest video. So that's today's lesson on that. 25% was my calculation, doubles in 2. It depends on how you do, like, CAGR versus simple interest and whatnot. 25% a year compounded for 7 years is really nice. Absolutely. I mean, the higher you can get that base rate, just think about like, all of our 401ks from like 2017 to 2021. It was phenomenal. I was doing like 30 to 35% a year. Yes. Tesla earnings around the corner. Yeah, July 18th. Nice. NVDY has a 1-month track record, so we do not know best prices just by that. True. Good point. Touche. Like that, huh? All right. Why is Elon giving more cuts on cars? I don't know. Look, call him up and ask him. What do you mean cuts on cars? Like discounts? Can't go wrong with covered call ETFs. If you want more of the price appreciation, just buy TSLL. I'm seriously looking at that one. I don't know if you saw my options example, but I'm seriously looking at that one. I'm just waiting for a little bit cheaper price, actually. So, all right, looks like we're all caught up on comments. So I was going to do something that I've already forgotten. Um, let's see here. I went back to Yahoo for something, and I wasn't sharing my screen. Let me close. I've got too many tabs open here. Oh, let's check our sub count. Let's see if some of you new people subscribe to me. I doubt it, but let's see. I hope you all did. Let's see. No, we're still at 1794. How disappointing. We had like 3 of you on. We should be at 1800 by now. All right. Wow, this live stream. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the one. That was Join Jen and what was his name? Daryl. That was their powwow. I just see the metrics for that on my YouTube studio here on another tab. Give me a second here. I'll get back to Yahoo. Let's see how we're doing on the live stream here. 119 views. the pictures that this thing picks cracks me up. 91 views. It shows 47 peak live viewers, 12 likes already. That's awesome. I only get like 1 dislike a video because I got the best audience, of course. All right, let's see. All right, Yahoo Finance, here we come, here we come. And of course, I believe I'm about to go an hour as usual. Just buy NVDY, no price to aim to get in. Well, she is right. It's so new. We don't really have an established price history yet, but I'll pick one. That's what I'll do. Oh, look who's on. I knew if I went long enough, you'd show up. Crazy couple of days. Tesla down hard yesterday, but look what it did today. Thanks, Jerome. Oh, you're on the first name basis with the Fed chairman now, saying he is going to raise interest rates again. Oh, what an asshole. Unbelievable. When are they going to start cutting? Like by Q3? They've got an election coming up next year. They got to start cutting rates, make everything look really good. No need to raise anymore. I personally put in multiple buy limit orders. Oh, one of my favorite names just showed up. I personally put in multiple buy limit orders for TSLY and NVDY. I put buy prices to fill in gaps. Taiwan Taipei showed up, who is truly a Type A personality. And I would also assume an alpha investor. And we were just on Seeking Alpha. But we're going to go back to Yahoo Finance now to look at something which I'll remember when I look at it again, because I'm a visual learner. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yahoo Finance, here we come. Okay, NVDY. What was it I wanted to look at here? Not Walmart ads. Oh, I'm going to come up with a price. Well, it's going to go way up tomorrow. Which is strange because if you look at all the futures tomorrow, they're way down. Hey, look, Hound, look at all of my candles here. See, I've added some. You see, I do a little bit of technical analysis. See, I've got Bollinger Bands. I've got moving average. See, I've tried a little bit before. See that? It's too new, really, to have a lot of these, though. Not that established. Oh, I know what I was going to do. You all are supposed to keep me on track here. I'm going to look at dividends now that I'm sharing the screen. And if not, we'll just go back to Seeking Alpha. Time period. These ads crack me up. Here we go. 74.6. That was our dividend, June 7th. So to test out Join Jen's theory, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some more math. So if this was 2/3, here's what we'll do. We'll take 0.746 and we'll divide by 0.67 for 2/3. So at that would imply a dividend of $1.11, which would be phenomenal. So guess what? It might be time to go in to NVDY. But here's the thing, something goofy that I get hung up on. So NVDY is 23.80, whereas TSLY is up to 17 and change. So here's the thing with that. So that means NVDY is $6 higher than TSLY, right? So for the same amount of money, I can get a lot more shares of TSLY, but the dividend might be higher in NVDY. Y'all see what I'm saying? So the dividend might be higher, but you're going to get less of it. That's the thing. So you see, I would just probably want to stick with TSLY, which I'm already in. So, oh, we got more comments here. All right, so I've gone over an hour. I'm going to go a little bit longer, only since my favorite fans are on here. If you all weren't, I wouldn't do that. Hello, Taiwan. Are you keeping an eye on China? I think so. I would assume so. Great to have this program focus on YieldMax. Absolutely, that's what the program is designed to do. Meticulously designed, from start to finish. Hog Farmer says, we're going to look back in another 3 months wishing we'd loaded the boat with TSLY at 17 or 18 because it's going to be 30. Well, yeah, I mean, if Tesla, like the example we gave in the beginning of the video, if Tesla gets to like $1,000, certainly. My calculation for every $30 price appreciation, or excuse me, every $33 price appreciation, you're getting $1 increase in the TSLY, which right now, I don't know about all of you all, but for me, I'm up like 15% in TSLY. So I got a big fat dividend and I'm up 15% in the TSLY. So it's like a double return. So how's that for all of you all that want to focus on total return, right? How's this one for total return? Let me see. I may actually, since you guys have been well behaved this evening, which is rare, but since you have, I may have a special treat. I may show my account, which I rarely do. But I did that for you all before, and you all didn't seem that impressed. Probably because I don't do margin like that other channel. Hold on a second here. Yeah, it's like being debt averse. I don't do a whole lot of margin. Okay. Yeah, so it could be, we calculated like 40 if Tesla were to get to 1,000. So China is a paper tiger. Oh, I got to get out of Yahoo. Yahoo's smoking up my bandwidth here. I hear the noise here. All right, Yahoo's gone. Smokes up bandwidth. All right. I got to cut I still want to get on that hair commercial, by the way. See, I tried to style my hair a little bit better. See, it's like in my face and stuff. Got to cut it today or tomorrow. All right. Yeah, China's a paper tiger. Do you have all your 100,000 in TSLY? No. I'll show you what I have. I just sold out of Meta call options. I sold out of PLab. I've only got like 14,000 in TSLY, and I'm rounding up, actually. You know what I should have done? I may regret this. I should have actually dripped into TSLY. We will see if they raise interest rates. Oh, that announcement's tomorrow, isn't it? That's right. Isn't it? Papa Powell's gonna talk to us tomorrow. He's gonna read us our story on the economy. I got my 1,000 Tesla shares at $13.94. That's very close to what I got too. So if you're tracking with the coach, you're doing well, right? Nice, great move, pure luck. Some of it is luck. Yes, I'm going to do TSLY, OARK, Amazon, Berkshire, 30,000 in each, except, well, I assume you have a lot more in TSLY. Okay. What did I want to do next? Oh, let me see here. Wait, when did he talk today or what? I'm lost. I'm not following it as close. When was the interest rate announcement? I could just go here. I could go to, hold on. I could go to Forex Factory. ForexFactory.com. Let's see. What news do we have tomorrow? We have unemployment claims. We have FOMC member Waller speaks, just who I was waiting to hear from. We do have Powell testifying tomorrow, 10 a.m. Here we go. Watch this. What are you trying to throw me off here? Look, Forex Factory says, see, tomorrow. I'm sorry, that was today. Stupid me. He spoke today at 10. That's kind of why the markets were all over the place. Tomorrow is the 23rd. My bad. Okay, tomorrow we're just getting flash manufacturing, flash services. Yeah, so he did speak today at 10 a.m. All right. Okay, so there's that. All right, stop sharing again. And I've got some more comments here. I'm going to go another 5 or 10 minutes. I know I said that 5 or 10 minutes ago. Did I say any magic words? Like what? Robert, days ago. YouTube, I'm going in reverse order now. Yesterday, but he said he may raise, so he probably will. When are we going to know, though? I mean, He spoke today. Do we still not? Okay, he's saying no raise. Who's blocking? I don't block anything. I don't know. If somebody feel like they're blocked, I don't block any comments. Powell interest rate meeting was 2 weeks ago. Well, what did he talk about today? I'm lost. Talked last week. Talked to the Senate this week. Oh, okay. I'm trying to tune out of a lot of news and stuff. News just really makes me mad. I mean, I follow what I need to. Okay, I'm not blocking anybody's comments. What is it you're trying to say? Well, I guess if you try to say it and it's getting blocked, it may get blocked again, but it's not coming from me. I don't block anybody's comments, especially my core fans. But no, no one. I don't block anybody's. Okay. Oh, YouTube? Oh, is YouTube censoring comments? Oh, I see what you're saying now. Now I've got the context here. Tesla, ooh, I like this one. Tesla has a catalyst coming July 2nd. I believe they announced delivery numbers, so they're going to have some juicy earnings. What should I put as a stop limit for TSLY? I don't know. I'll let someone else answer. They pause. Are they going to pause this week? Oh, did Elizabeth Warren grill him? He got grilled by the Senate and Congress. Well, the House and the Senate, right? Yeah, right. I got my stop order at 13 on TSLY. I don't want it to go off so much. All right. Be careful of stop losses. I personally think brokers intentionally drive prices down to get your shares. That's funny. That's exactly what I think happened with. That's exactly what I think happened with some of these covered calls I was doing. I felt like I was playing chess with a computer. That's another story. But in for 1374. All right, let me pull up. I'm gonna try to pull up my Ameritrade here. I got my E-Trade issue fixed, by the way, for those of you paying close attention. What it is, they closed. I had to move my accounts over 6 months ago, but they closed them out. So I had some stocks that couldn't move over there that I was like freaking out. I was like, what happened to it? And we got it fixed. Basically, I reopened it, and I'm just going to keep it there for now. So we got that fixed. I was on the phone with them for over an hour, but I finally got somebody that knew what they were doing. Their general customer service is like really fallen off over the years. It used to be great. They were so good one time. I had, believe it or not, this may surprise some of you all, but I used to have issues with, I would move too much money around. So I would like not bounce checks, but I would overdraw my account. And I had that happen a couple of times until they finally charged me and they stopped waiving the fees. So I had to kind of get with the program. But one time I did that because of some money movement timing with E-Trade. And they were so nice. They credited me the amount of the overdraft fee, and I ended up getting the overdraft fee waived. So I was like, wow, E-Trade. I used to be really impressed with them back then. Okay, so I'm in my account here. How much do I want to show all of you all? AT&T. I don't want to show you all my AT&T position. My TSLY. Oh, here we go. I wanted to calculate total return. So I'm up 15% in TSLY. I'm up about 2,000. So I got about 13.2 in it. It's up to like 15.2. So between that and then the dividend I got, my total return, so 2,000 approximately. And then I want to look at, hold on a second, transactions. Let's see, got to go all the way back to the beginning of the year. Oh, it was 711. How about that? 711. So between 2,000, here's my total return. So 2711 divided by 13,200. So my total return is 21% in TSLY, which is nice. Actually, you know what? The price I got in for TSLY was $14.92, April 17th, the day before it dropped. My SVOL dividend is a bit underwhelming. You know what? I guess I could show you all this. I'll just show you the transaction history here. Since you all have been well behaved this evening. All right, let's see. Oh, we had more of you show up. We got people coming and going, I guess. Okay. They damn sure do. I like it when they ask Powell about racial inequality. Hey, that's our number one issue. Forget everything else, right? Until we resolve that, um, everything else is out the window, right? By the way, I'm waiting for when is Gavin Newsom going to enter the presidential race? He'll probably be. He could be our next president, right? I try not to get too political on here. He looks at them like, WTF, are you asking me about that? But still gives a sympathetic response. Well, yeah, because I mean, that's not his job. I think, didn't he kind of say in a trite way one time that it's really not the job of the Fed? Like monetary policy, money is money. Like they don't, diversity and inclusion and all that's not really the job of the Fed. It's not directly the job of the Fed. I mean, you can be all for that as much as you want to be, but their job is monetary policy. So, I can kind of understand the look on his face. In a real crash, retail stop losses will not happen. Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. But a lot of people have been waiting for a real crash for years and years. I know they just keep on we keep on pushing it off is what's happening. See, part of the problem, and when I have Andre on, he could talk for hours about this, but we didn't really have a real, we, as he says, we papered over the last several, like 2008 and 2009 could have been way worse, but we just kind of papered over it. And that's what we keep doing. One day, who knows, the chickens may come home to roost one day. That may be what the baby boomers are worried about. Now I have it at 1675 stop loss on TSLY. Well, good for you and welcome, by the way. Is that your dog on there? Here, speaking of dogs, here's the other dog. My dog, Hound, here. I love compounding. If you start with 10,000 and grow it by 10% a week, then it turns into $1 million in about a year. Yeah, you can afford a lot of hygienic products with that, right? A planned crash is coming. You think so? Because I don't foresee. Next year's 2024, and we all know what comes in 2024. I don't see them crashing the economy in 2024. Now, if for whatever reason they get somebody that they don't want in there, I could see them crashing the economy or another pandemic or something else. Who knows? All speculation, of course. My Ameritrade goes into Charles Schwab in 72 days. Oh, yeah, because of the takeover. Make sure you guys do a hard copy of your account the night before. Good point. I appreciate you saying that, but it's crazy in the 21st century that we have to think about doing that. And I actually, the other day, I was really pissed off at myself for not doing one with E-Trade. But then I couldn't believe, I'm like, wait a minute, we're in the 21st century. Is this like a run on banks or something? Like I need to actually save a hard copy of my account in case they do something shady. That's kind of crazy, but good point. Thank you for pointing that out. So might be too high. It could be. Schwab lets you drip. Most brokers should let you drip. If they take 80 cents as a dividend, it would trigger your sale. Ooh, good point. Good point. Let's see. At Nick, your broker will snatch your shares. Yeah, he needs to learn that. Join Jen. Yes, Ameritrade does too, but not partial drip. All or nothing. It's lame. Robert, can you design a good portfolio for us? I think you can. Yeah, just tell us what all you're in again. Don't you have like 100,000 in each fund? Jay hit a home run with his YieldMax funds. He's hoarding all the attention, and hopefully I'll get him back on here because I tell you what, YieldMax has been the best thing to ever happen to my channel. I'd probably, if I was a little more professional and a little more polished with editing and stuff, I'd probably get like double the views because you all see how well that other channel is growing. Very true. Schwab drip is all or nothing. I used to have. Oh, I remember hearing about Scott Trade. Wasn't it like the $6.95 a trade back in the day? I think I signed up for them one time and they emailed me like every day. It was crazy. They allowed partial drips. They got bought out. Yeah. I used to use another one that got bought out. I think it was called Trade King. It got bought by Ally Bank, I think. That's the coach's job. Is the coach not doing his job? But I will tell you, I have TLTW, JEPI, JEPQ. Y'all want to know what I'm in? Hey, I said that earlier in the stream. Don't you all want to know what I'm in? Didn't have any biters then. JPQ, BSTZ. Well, I think, see, Rob Smith, everybody's impressed like with your money and stuff. So they like to hear what all you're doing. Adding OARK. Oh, you are going to add OARK. What's your rationale for that? Because Kathy Wood's still, I don't know, a little iffy. Amazon and Berkshire. Okay. BSTZ. What's that about? With all this money, monthly paying funds, who has time to wait 3 months for a dividend payment from SCHD? I was actually thinking the same, and a lot of people love SCHD. I was starting to think the same with SVOL. SVOL has been safe, but their dividend is, for me, it's like $80 a month. It's kind of underwhelming. I was almost thinking about, because I got out of JEPQ and JEPI to get into TSLY, so I might get into more TSLY. Just tried. Are you serious? Are you being serious right now? You got my attention now. How in the heck? Why would YouTube do that? I'll call them right now. How dare they? Let me pull up, hold on a second. Let me look at, let me look on another screen here. Why are they blocking stuff? There should be the little dollar icon down below, right here below the heart. Huh. Not sure what's up with that. Well, you got my attention now. Oh, Catherine Woods. I saw your comment on the YouTube screen, actually. What is this crap? Get rid of that. Hold on a second. I got a backlog of text messages here. Okay. Yeah, that's very, very concerning. What happened when you press the dollar feature? I'm anxious to know. No. Oh, BSTZ. Hold on here. BSTZ. BSTZ. BlackRock Science and Technology. Oh, that sounds like a good one. 10.78%. Am I already follow? I am already following this. So that means one of you mentioned it before. There's no way I'm ever going to scroll through. Look at all of these. I probably got 1,000 of them. Look at this. No way I'm ever going to keep up with all these. Anyway, so I will show you all my portfolio here in a second once I get caught up with these comments. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, we got to get to the bottom of this, Damon. Ooh. Weird. Yeah, because I'm sure you tried to super chat me too. Maybe Big Brother is blocking you. I don't understand that. Physical gold bullion is my hedge against collapse. Yes, coach, what are you in? I'm in some stuff. Catherine Woods. You drinking almond milk? That's what I drink all day too. Oh, this? No. Oh, I've got a story for you all. So y'all want to know how to get like a 50% rate of return instantly on your groceries? So this is coffee. This is going to be, and I think I mentioned this before, the THB coffee. I shouldn't give away the secret recipe, but basically, all right, side rant again. So when you're a successful business, entrepreneurial type individual, you only want the strongest coffee, right? So this, which is espresso, basically, my rubber band broke. Sad, I know, it broke. But you've got this, right? And wait till you see this. So these puppies, this is my favorite. This is like a freaking dessert. Okay. These puppies have gone up so high because of inflation. They're more than a gallon of milk. But guess what my store had this past week? They had BOGO. So guess what? I stocked up on these. I got like 10 of them because they never really go bad. Like these will last you for like 2 months. So that's what you're seeing here. This is the best thing. This is what I call THB coffee. So this thing, which is normally like $4, I got it for like $2, which that's cheaper than it used to be before inflation kicked in, which is, it's a win. It's like, yes, you know. All right. And I was shocked that the store had them because I'm in a really populated area. Normally the store is completely like it's been pickpocketed out of stuff. So yeah. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm drinking coffee. I have to. The coffee's so weak when I go into the office. I have to take my own in, so I'm drinking more. I'm officially crazy. You know, I'm drinking more coffee. But anyway, it's tasty. What can I say? It's either this or this energy drink. So Okay, where were we? LOL. Got over 236K in TSLY. Think in 3 months it'll be up big. Wow. So let's do some math. How much would that be? Did you figure out the super chat thing, by the way? Or was that a joke? April Fool's Day is over. 236,000. Let's see, divided by say 17. Well, you got in cheaper. You probably got in knowing you. Well, that's like that used to be the price of a house over here. Um, let's say you got in at like 15. So that would be 15,733 times an 80-cent dividend. That's 12,500 per month. That's awesome. 151,000. Live on that. No need to still work. Um, yeah, everybody knows how to find my email, right? So, um, and notice I've gotten better about soliciting super chats. I had a relative kind of scold me about that. All it is, it's like having a virtual tip jar. But I do offer one-on-one coaching sessions for $50 an hour. So I've already had a couple of subscribers that have taken advantage of that, and they seem happy so far. So yeah, email me. Any comments that get blocked for whatever reason, let me know for sure. SCHD is fine, but it seems boring compared to YieldMax. Compounding monthly is much funner. Oh, I like that. Funner than quarterly. Yeah, monthly. Well, most bills are monthly, right? One is a safe dividend, others move up or down. It's blocking it's blocking website suggestions. What website suggestions? Pay 199 to supercharge. Supercharge what? SCHD. God, I'm never going to get to my account. SCHD is a good fund as a safe portion, but just let it drip. Quarterly dividend sucks. Damon, that's fantastic. Put a stop loss on it. I kind of think Kathy's sexy and smart. Yeah, yeah, she's easy on the eyes, right? Just not always easy on the wallet. OARK will do good with NAZ. Damon websites get blocked. Miss Woods likes to buy. Is she married or is she single? See, she'd be like she'd be like the female Charlie Munger, like for me. I mean, she's younger than him. It'd be an easier sell, but her having money, being a fund manager, that she's a little bit of a nutcase, but that wouldn't be too hard to put up with given the potential payout, you know. As long as somebody's baggage doesn't exceed their worth, the equation balances out, right? So yeah, sell she likes to buy high, sell lower in E to 6 months and churn those funds. Email the coach, absolutely. You all know how to find my email. I showed you all. We had a lesson on email location a couple months ago. LOL. Join Jen. She's doing okay selling Tesla. She's actually doing better, believe it or not. She's up like 47% this year, but she was so far down last year. What goes up has to come down. What goes down has to come up, right? Okay, website to us is NASDAQ. You know the rest. Okay, if you say so. Tesla is how Kathy Woods got famous. Probably just like a lot of YouTubers on here. There's a lot of people my age and younger that got millions um, based on Tesla. Tesla Bros. JPSC. I drink almond chocolate milk, only 100 calories. Oh, that sounds good. The thing with almond milk, I got some of it one time. It goes bad so quick. It's like organic stuff. Like I had. This is stupid. I'll show you guys this too. But this is it's like a healthy. I have to cook this one day because these kind of things go bad. These organic, like healthy pancake mix. I couldn't believe pancake batter goes bad. It gets moldy because it's organic. But it's like dry. It's like powdery stuff. How does this go bad? It's crazy. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I need to make a short video on it. 50% return, right? Very true. Very true. Oh, we got the comment twice. Cool. And the hound is still on. 100% Colombian grounds, not as good as mine. Oh, cowboy coffee. Where are you from, Hound? Then I drink it unfiltered after the grounds have settled to the bottom, plus lightning bolts in my eyes. I like to feel that way. I like to feel supercharged. Sometimes some people have said when I'm really hopped up on coffee, like my pupils in my eyes will get, they're not that way now, are they? But my pupils will get dilated, like I've been drinking almost. So that's been known to happen before. But yeah, cowboy coffee, interesting. Drink it unfiltered after the grounds. Honestly, you know what? You probably can see here. some of the grounds settled on the bottom a little bit, I'll drink those too. You know, mix them in, stir it. I'll drink the grounds too. I don't care. You know, I want my coffee strong. Damon, agree with you on Tesla. Turkish coffee. Okay. Oh, somebody else new. David Guvaya. Have you subscribed, sir? I certainly hope so. See, that's like 5 of you now. We could have been to 17, or excuse me, we could have been to 1,800 by now. If you guys are going to keep me going this long, you at least have to subscribe, you know. We're still at 1794. What gives? All right. Let's see now. Yeah, that super chat thing concerns me. Awesome Turkish coffee. These sessions are becoming part of our lives, coach. Oh, that makes my day. I like touching lives. I really do. That's, you know, that's what the channel's called, right? I need to stream longer. Well, there's only so many hours in the day, but I'm glad you're coming around there, Varden. You know, I know you really like these live streams deep down. What's with the commenting stuff twice? This is something new. Oh, because they were blocking stuff. They got similar glasses. Kathy, Charlie. Oh yeah, probably. Killing me here. It went completely over your head. Oh, I got to go back to your comment. Sorry, it's been a long day. E-Trade won't let me drip NVDY. Same for everyone. I don't know. I've been a little pissed at E-Trade for a while. I had to just resolve an issue with them the other day. They are no longer my top broker for a while now. Maybe Miss Woods is the daughter of Charlie Munger, thick glasses. She could be. You know, she could have been, or like, you know, an illegitimate daughter or something. I mean, there could be a relation there. You know, they're both into fund managing and stuff like that. So yeah. Ha ha ha, you have cracked the code. No worries on TSLY risk. Not for type A personalities like you. 45 watching, many non-commenting. Very keen observation. I noticed that too. Ask the coach questions. Yeah, that's what we're getting, right? Some can't comment if they're watching TV. I do that sometimes when my son's at the computer. My other kid takes my phone. Oh, okay. So you've probably been on here and not commented because there was like a lot of time went by where I didn't see you comment. I'm like, what happened? Is he on vacation or something? At Taiwan, do you think in 3 to 5 years Tesla will be much higher in price? TSLY will track it. Taiwan, put a stop loss on it. Cover your butt. What do you recommend for a stop loss? All right, so let me show you guys. I'll show you my part of my. I'll give you a little snippet of the account here. So this is since the beginning of the year. Some moves I made since January 1st. See, now what I had to do here. This was a covered call I had to get out of. Okay, I had to buy it back. SKT because I wanted to keep these shares. I got a qualified dividend in JP Morgan. I sold my NVIDIA call options way, way too soon. You all know that story now. Dividend in SKT. Interest rate adjustment. I bought SVOL, went in heavy March 21st. Should have probably saved that for a month later and went into TSLY more so. And then my dividends in SVOL. This is just one account. I'm not showing the Roth IRA. This is money I moved over for TSLY. Pretty much put it all in there. And then you see SVOL, qualified dividend, SKT, again, 49. And then the dividend that I got, my first dividend in TSLY was underwhelming. It was 389. And then SVOL again stays the same. Ordinary dividend 710. So see, I was double what I was this month. And then there's my 3 of my 8. I had 8 total meta call options that I sold that I held since last year. 3 of them were there. 200 PLAB. That was the one I sold yesterday. Or actually, was it yesterday or the day before? Time's flying by here. So, all right. So there is that. Now what I'll do, I'll go to my projected dividends here in income estimator. And I actually have a lot of cash I've freed up here. So let me go. I'll go to combined. Look at this estimated annual dividend income. And of course, most of it comes from TSLY. SVOL is projected 3,200. So I'm projected to get over 1,000 a month in dividends just based on these holdings. Now, my JP Morgan stock, I'm stuck in a covered call on that one. So until I manage out of that one, I can't do anything with those shares to free them up because obviously there's a lot of money tied up in that one, but can't really do much in there for now. Whoa, okay. If TSLY goes back to 13, I'm buying more. Yeah, but do you think it's going to do that at this point? I'm just waiting for it to get maybe back to 16 or something. Coach, what are your favorite positions? TSLY is probably my number one right now. And I just showed you the other ones. It's really hard to say outside of that one because I just can't think of a better balance between dividend and payout and whatnot. Tesla will be okay for the next few months. We will see after reporting. I am too intimidated to speak here. Oh, don't be. We get comments from all levels, especially when someone puts so many dollars in TSLY. Well, like me, what I have in there is like nothing compared to these guys on here, like Rob Smith and even Damon. Mine is chump change, honestly. You think that's a lot? Were you talking about mine? I mean, honestly, that's really not a lot. But no, you're fine talking on here. So, well, I'm glad you think that's such a bold move. I actually want to do more in it. Yes, all you guys should just buy Tesla stock. I should have done that. I know I'm feeling stupid. I should just follow you, Rob Smith. I really should. It's going to 300 in a few weeks. And well, remember, it was just at 160 a month ago. That's when I should have bought it. By year's end, it will be closing in on 400. Cybertruck is going to be a big push for the stock also. When is the Cybertruck coming officially again? Tesla bought in 25. Thanks, Robert. When did you buy? You may have missed the ex-dividend date. Buy both Tesla. Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing more on that. Tesla needs to get their semi-truck business going. Oh, that's true. All right, you all. So you all have had me going for a while here. I'm going to end it here. Thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. We had like 5 new people on, so remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, I know it's like opposite day. I got to do lawn. I got to find my green shirt. Actually, I've been moving stuff around. The game is all about percentages, not dollar amounts. Laundry day. Oh, look at that! You guessed before I even said it. Q3 Cybertruck, semi-truck, small. Good to know. All right, I need to buy some. All right, you all. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the flip side. Take care.